bring you drinks. Humans bring you drinks. And you don't have to bring your own drink. Alright. I'm waiting for the person. I know people watching this thing called Blue Jays. I don't know what that is. So don't try asking me, hey, have you watched Blue Jays? No, I have not watched Blue Jays. I don't know who Blue Jays are. Hello, person. Comment hi if you, or anything. You will show up in my top fans, and I will be able to see your comments. Alright, we're back. Alright. No one's... Okay. Crap. Humans bring you drinks, but you don't have to get your own. There's have these weird things called silly chess. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Hair keeps getting my face. This is why we braid it. This is why we braid our hair. So then our head doesn't get in our faces. Alright. Oh, thank you for that. Like, hello to people who are part of this thing. Where? I don't know where she went. Okay. If you have any questions for me, please go ahead and type them out. I will answer them. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello, Trinity Chuck John. I think I said that right. Hey. Well, I'm Askaya. Please, come on, get to know me. I don't bite. Ooh, we're getting a lot of people. This is great. Alright, type your questions to get to know me in the chat, and I will answer them. I know I said that once before, I'm saying it again. Apparently people are watching this thing called Blue Jays. Am I homeschooled? Darling. Okay. I was homeschooled as in young elf, yes. As young elf, yes, I was homeschooled. Because we do not have schools. Apparently, they do. Alright. That's actually a good question. I like that question. Yeah. Hair keeps getting in your face and it gets annoying. Alright. Let's keep them rolling. Let's get in my face. It seems people don't like me. Alright, no one likes me where I don't cry. Greetings, people. Lights are quite bright. Alright, so I was shown earlier some questions that some people asked. So I believe someone asked what my favorite weapon was. My favorite weapon is it's actually a hard question because I'm good with both a blade and bows. So I don't know. I would say maybe blades because I've been working with blades longer. Thank you for the second like. Hello, new people. Ask any questions you like to get to know me. Cause, well, that's what this is for. Humans downstairs being noisy. I mean, it is Blue Jays night after all. Gee, people. It's alright, we can get more people. Alright, so, okay, I remember another drink, and no, I remember another question, I think. I had a friend asking something. Alright, let's see what question. Alright. I'm still here. I'm just getting questions. La 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 la. Alright. Keep them questions coming. Alright. I'm surprised no one's asked me how old I am. I think that's one of the questions I'm thinking. So to answer that question about how old I am, I'm about. I would say, well, I'm not guessing. I'm like 9,000 years old. Long else lives. So I think that would make me younger than Serdan. Serdan. Alright, let's see what else. Okay, I'm getting. What? Should. Okay, I'm getting told that the live stream comment thing is not working. Should be working. I mean, I'm pressing live, so okay. We're going to pause for a second. Right, we're back. So, okay. It's not working. It didn't work. Why is it not working? Alright. Well, alright. I don't have any siblings. So I'm an only child. I alright. My name is Gaia. In my language it means loyal to sun, well, to the moon and stars. It's quite a beautiful name. Alright, so I just got a question. What's my favourite place in my kingdom? My favourite place in my kingdom is ooh. We have this beautiful place. It's like a it's a our like beautiful like gazebo. I think that's what you guys call it. Where like we have all these like moon like glow moon flowers. It actually makes moon water for us, which we actually enjoy. And to the rest of men, it makes them drunk. So I don't understand that. I mean, it's like pure moon water. I'll explain how it works. So, like, the moon basically shines on it, and it's constantly raining over there. So, it like makes into this beautiful liquid. We call it moon water. It's actually like our water, but not like everyone else's water. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does. All right, next question. All right. How many years have I been queen? I've been queen. All right, let's see. I've been queen since I was about maybe 2,000 years old. So I've been on the throne for like 7,000 years. I know it seems like a long one, but it's very short for ourselves. What does moon water taste like? Moon water. It tastes like sweet water, but it tastes like sweet water. But I actually quite enjoy it. It tastes absolutely delicious. Um, do I have a favorite pet? I don't really have a pet. I have a best friend. It's May. She is the last wolf that wasn't turned into a wag. Still mad at whoever did that. I don't remember. I don't think I found out who did that. Who turned wolves into wags? How old does it take for an elf to grow up? Ooh. Maybe about like I think. Well, for me, I grew up when I was 3,000. 2,000. No, 3,000. It's easy to get confused. But that's when we reached like full growth. Well, we reached full growth around 2,000 years old. So, what is my most powerful magic? Ooh. Well, our magic really. Well, some of us have magic, not all of us, because it's actually a special gift. And so, my power I can help control. I can control a few elements like wind and nature. Hence, why I have these rings. Why is my kingdom in secret? Yes, I forgot to one of my friends clearly asked that question. Well, yes, my kingdom is in secret, but that is because we have the highest nation. Well, we have the highest rate army, so we have the biggest army, basically in Middle Earth, and well, if others knew that we had the biggest army, Sauron might come after us. Even though we'd be prepared, we're not prepared to take on Isengard and Mordor. What is my favorite season? I like this question. Favorite season. I actually this is going to be obvious because as an elf, we love our spring when the flowers bloom. I love when the flowers bloom. Flowers bloom. Our moonstone flower grows all season, so my favorite flower is the moonstone flower. Alright, let's keep the questions going. Right. I'm waiting for my next question. What was my favorite subject when I was younger? So when I was a young elf, my favorite subject is actually the defense sword fighting. You could vent all your anger there. I love venting anger. How many languages do I speak? Oh, that is a good one. Well, I can speak Sindarin and my language, obviously. I can understand a bit of Orcish. Comes in handy sometimes. Or Goblin. Or yeah. Do I have a lover? I don't know. I don't think I do. Because once an elf an elf can fall in love many times actually, but we can't marry more than once. And now my mind is playing tricks. All right. Do I have an enemy? Yes, obviously. Mordor. And currently, Saruman. Corrupted. I knew he was corrupted. Did my parents suck? Did my parents suck? Not my mom. My mom did suck. My father, yes. He wasn't exactly the nicest king, you'll see. I've met Vandriel, and let me tell you this. Vandriel seems like a much better father to Legolas than my father was to me. I'll say that. What is my purpose? My purpose on Middle Earth, as well as all the elves, is to help keep peace. It's one of our favourite things. Keeping peace, stopping all the problems. Did I meet Galadriel? Obviously I met Galadriel. She's a lovely, lovely lady. The people of Lothlorien deeply respect her, as do I. She's like a sister in a way that I never had. Don't tell anyone. I'm also jealous of her hair. Her hair's so pretty. I love her hair. It sounds like a funny thing to say. Do you love someone's hair? But understand this. It is rare for elves to have that pale blonde hair. Most of us have brown hair like this, or black hair, or grey hair, specifically certain. Is my kingdom wealthy? Yes, we are wealthy. Is my kingdom wealthy? Yes, I would say yes, we're wealthy, cause I mean we share the moon water with a few of the other kingdoms, but it's like a surprise to them because we have these secret passages that we take, so no one ever sees us coming. No one knows we're there. Do people like you, like me as me, or do they like me just because I'm in power? Well, personally, in my opinion, I think they would agree, is that they like me for me because I'm nothing like my father, who was a terrible king and would use his powers, or use his power of the throne to do things that we are ashamed to admit to this day. What are the properties of moon water? Rain, the moon, glow moon water, the rain glow flower, moonflower. And moon. All of those into one creates this beautiful, like it's like it's like a creamy, shiny liquid, an opal color liquid. What is my favorite drink? I answered that before, but I'll say it again. My favorite drink is moon water. It tastes absolutely delicious. It tastes exactly like like honey would, but it's not honey. That's the best part, that it's not honey. Right, let's bring in the questions. Alright, what's the next question? Right. So, do you guys have any questions other than the ones that are being asked? Right. I think I'm just gonna list here. Hold on a second. Right, I am back. So, are there any elvish traditions that make my kingdom unique? Yes, actually. So when newborns are born, we make them have a little bit of moon water, which moon water to other elves helps keep them beautiful for ages. And then when they are a certain age, they can have another sip, a little bit. We basically rely on our moon water. How do we hunt? How do we get food to sustain us? Now that's a good question. We use food to sustain us. Well, we go hunting. We actually have a great hunting area. So our hunting area, we have all those deer. We also hunt other things. We don't talk about that. All right. Right, what do I picture for my future? Living forever? Forever? I don't know. Living forever, I guess. But actually, peace in all mid-life. I know that's a lot to ask, but I mean, it can be possible, even though we are starting to, even though most of us have headed to the Undying Lands. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Do we have pets? Do I have pets? What is it with these pets questions? We don't have pets. We have, like, I'm only one that has what you would call a pet. Isilme is not a pet. She's my best friend. I saved her when she was a baby, and we've been really close since then, which is quite a darling. Let's look. My background. I am an elf, obviously, but I'm glad that I am free from my father's roles. I was forced to take their throne when I was only 2,000 years old. I believe I said that. Because they died in a battle a long time ago. But with the help of my people, I was able to become a successful queen, and we're still thriving, which is absolutely amazing. And well, do you really want to know my opinion about courage? My opinion about courage is that courage can be found in even the smallest of hearts. Smallest things can make the greatest impact. Never forget that. Even though you may be one person, you can still make a big difference. Which is absolutely amazing. Like horses. We do use horses, but also, Isilme is not coming to the camera. Isilme is actually the size of like a warg. I hate warg riders. So I can actually ride her, but I let her decide when. So basically, I have a horse, and I have a best friend who's a wolf. I have no idea what's going on. Thank you for the people who have stayed during this. I know there's a lot of people at the beginning, but I'm thankful that you've stayed. So if we don't have any more questions, or maybe, I don't know, I might stay on for a bit longer so people can ask more questions. Alright, For those who are wondering, I'm getting texts from Amaris's friends with questions. So, time to take a drink of a drink that was given to me by humans. Seems questionable, but I mean, at least they've not. That's still pretty corruptible, but less corruptible now. That actually tastes quite good. Better than moon water. Alright. I'm thinking I should invite some of Amaris's friends. She doesn't have to know. Alright, let's see who we can invite. Actually, I don't know who we can invite. I have no idea what any of the buttons on the side do. Who do I idolize? Oh, I like that question. Who do I idolize? I idolize Certain. I know he has a small role, but he's actually the oldest of us. Except for Tom Bombadil. Ooh, Tom Bombadil. I forgot about him for a second. Actually, yeah, Tom Bombadil. He may not be known to most, but he's actually quite a sweet guy. I've actually met him. So, and did you? So he's met. Apparently, he's been around the One Ring, and it doesn't affect him at all. How does it not affect him? Actually, I know that's a question. I know that answer. It doesn't affect him because he has no greed. I forget why, but I know he has no greed. He has confidence in himself. He has no self-doubt. So there's nothing that the ring can really amplify. Can't amplify anything in him. It seems impossible, but it's really not. Take me for example, the ring has no effect on me. I have a ring that was gifted to me by my mother. For those that can't read it, that says the Book of Askaya in Elvish. I'm quite proud of that I've kept it alive for so long. It's very precious for me. It's very precious. Right. Please go ahead, ask any question. Or if any of you have my contact, please text me your questions and I shall answer them. And we shall save Amaris from boredom. Yeah, get stuck on me. Alright. Ooh, just had a good idea. What if people comment? What if you guys I don't really know how to look. Put songs you think I should listen to. I know what songs are, but Amaris can play any songs you suggest for me to listen to, and I shall record how I react to them. I've only ever heard Elven music or really old music, I would say. I answered I think Amaris answered this. What's my favorite color? I actually agree. My favorite color is actually like moonstone, because you have to understand, in the moonlight, the moonstone glows, and it looks absolutely stunning. It's a sight to behold. My hair would get involved. This is why we braid it, so it doesn't get enough bases. So, let's see. Have I been on any adventures? Yes, I've been on adventures. I've led a few battles. But, you want to know where I really like to go again? Mirkwood. I would love to go to Mirkwood. Mirkwood is absolutely beautiful. So is every urban community. But it seems so peaceful. Like, it seems really, really peaceful. Looks like we're down to one person. Alright. So someone asked me once, what is my natural haircut? People think I dye this. How would I dye this? This is my natural hair. Why would I even want to dye my hair? I still don't get how people do that. Have you seen people's hair? Have you seen Mars's hair? Her hair was purple. Purple. Now it's like a pinky colour. She still claims it's purple, by the way. Ooh, it's not purple anymore. It's more pink. More magenta, actually. So, kind of purple. I haven't heard of her music, but looking at her, I judge her. She probably has weird music taste. I mean, it's gonna sound weird. Who doesn't? Mm. I have a question. Why do people close the door? Because she closed the door on me. I'm stuck in here. Spinny chair, spinny chair, spinny chair. I don't get what's fun. I mean, I get what's fun about it, because you can spin in circles, but you get dizzy. You get very, very dizzy. Anyways, I think we want to say goodnight. So, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. And I shall see you when I get more questions. Or when Amaris gets more questions. Nobody asks me more questions. Always ask her. What's so great about her? I want people to ask more about me. I know that sounds selfish, but come on. Amaris gets more attention than I do. So I get to take over her channel when she goes live or in certain videos where she will involve me. So, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining.